So it is Dimir Ramp versus Dimir Rogues. I really like Telescrubby's card choices, simply because he has the ability to be very, very aggressive at instant speed. And against another creature deck, he can also just not only block very effectively because his creatures are bigger, but he also has the ability to come in on flash and tap down creatures and just prevent combat damage, which to me is incredible. Incredible.
Incredible.
It's incredible. Looks like they're just having a connection issue. That's okay. I'll just go to his stream. Don't worry about asking him to redo that.
You're going to Telescrubby's?
Yeah, his actual stream.
Okay.
So I just got to get past the commercial.
Oh, we'll watch the other guy. Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong place.
So this is round 3. Round 3, here we go.
What am I watching? Dimir Rogues.
Dimir Rogues versus Dimir Rogues.
Ramp.
Ramp. Dimir Ramp. Absolutely. It should be Dimir Flash is what it should be, because everything he has is a flash. Like, that's the whole point of the... every single card.
Clat sitting on a Zareth. Sun, the Trickster.
I haven't seen that card played in a very long time.
Same. Same.
So pretty much when it comes into play and attacks, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it may put a permanent card from your opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And it's got flash. And for 4 mana, 1 black, 1 blue, as long as you attack with a rogue, you can replace it with this card. So you attack with a 1/1 and then replace it.
Right.
That's I'm interested to see how it all turns out. Looks like Telescrubby went somewhere.
He's not at his table?
Nope. He stepped away for a moment. And he's back. This is actually interesting, being able to see, like, bring in their stream as part of the commentary. We get to see how they react to plays and stuff, which I think is kind of neat.
Yeah, the last time we watched him, you were saying he was probably dead, as he was saying, am I just dead?
Yeah.
I don't know who Absolute is. Not on my list. Let's see who's playing.
Looks like he conceded round 1 and Telescrubby will take it. So moving into sideboards.
Absolute is playing against Suge Knight, which makes him NQ160997.
I'm really interested about these Dimir sideboards. I mean, you want to bring in removal, you want to bring in counter magic. It's such a difficult balance in between the two spells that you want. You're definitely not going to be changing your creatures up too much. I don't think Disdainful Stroke is going to come in at all. Trying to see very quickly on both sides. Flat is all set to go. It looks like Telescrubby is all set to go as well. Looks like Platt is on a play, and they are good. This is exactly what he wants for pressure. I mean, I definitely don't see his opponent milling his opponent out as a victory line, although it could happen. No, thank you. Sliver Spit. Which means every time he plays a flash creature, his opponent loses a life.
You want your sandwich?
No, I'm okay.
New Rex. No restraint. Okay.
Ooh, Janalock here is really good. Ooh, he's got Shark Token. Man, I love Telescrubby's deck list. Look at that. Draws the card, makes a blocker. Can't be countered. Can't counter cycling. So Slitherblast Flash, whenever you cast another spell, with Flash, you draw a card and lose a life. Actually, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that card's so cool.
That is actually pretty awesome.
I'm gonna make a mess.
Well, he only has with Janalock in hand, but I still feel like he's got a pretty good board state. Aw, he's trying to kill it, so now he counters it. Nice, nice. Did he attack with everything? I mean, why not? It's only a shark, right?
Posted.
Go ahead, say it.
I posted Charberg's winning all the giveaways. LOL. Come watch the stream, and so you can too.
Yeah.
And then Charberg replied with, "Today I learned that enter skips your turn," and did not reply to the chat.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, there's another card. Overwhelmed Apprentice.
It's very cool. This is the first time I've seen him play here, and he's from Ottawa.
He is from Ottawa?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Overwhelming Apprentice is from Strixhaven. No, from Throne. Let's see if we can't get it up. And when it enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard, then you scry 2. Wow. And it's a 1/2. Human Wizard. Doesn't have Flash, though. Still pretty powerful. Great way to mill your opponent. Pulling up a counter spell here is really good. I really love their card choices. They have not gone for the traditional Dimir rogues kind of mill decks. They're definitely trying to change up the spells and catch people off guard, which is amazing.
Yeah, they're more in on the rogue synergy than the mill synergy, right?
Yeah, and flash synergies and drawing cards. I mean, like, it looks like Telescrubby can pretty much almost turn into a control Dimir deck. Don't forget, guys, please check out our sponsor, Wizard Tower. Place for all your single needs if you don't live in the area. Especially now that gameplay has returned to most areas, I believe. Don't quote me on that. If you're looking for cards to pick up, that's where you want to go. If you are local, please check them out. Locally, stop in their store. You can still order online and do pre-orders. They are in a brand new store in Barhaven. It's a beautiful store, man. And once they get their food part opened up, I don't think we're ever going to leave.
No.
Why? You can just get snacks and coffee brought to your table while you're playing Magic.
There'll be food too, like actual food.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good point. Heartless Act here is a great removal spell. Having a flyer is definitely going to help try and chip in the last few points of damage. Although I kind of feel like Telescrubby has a mitt full of spells. A mitt full of spells. God, he's got 2 Blood Chiefs, Thirst. He's got 2 Brazen Borrowers. He's got another Shark Typhoon. He's just loaded. Loaded with counter magic or bounce effects and removal spells.
So why is it called ramp? Doesn't that usually mean lots of mana?
Yeah. I find that sometimes players choose interesting names just to throw off their opponents.
Or maybe it just makes a big board state fairly quickly.
Oh yeah, that's also very possible. TGN Blue, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. They don't see that until 10 minutes later, so it's nice for us to
Oh, for sure.
respond directly in the chat. But in 10 minutes, you'll hear me say thank you. I'm really excited. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I always have enjoyed Telescrubby's brews. I find he comes up with some of the most interesting decks, and I would really like to see him go far. For sure. Cleaning Dust here is really good against any opposing Dimir rogues deck. It really allows you to get ahead on board by drawing cards, and also it reduces your own graveyard, which turns off a lot of the traditional mill cards and effects. And he's got a handful of cards, whereas opponent only has a land in hand. Telescrubby may only be at 5 life, but I feel like the pendulum has definitely swung to the other side. Dragon Lock is not a bad card. It is not a bad card. Let's just be real here. Down to 4. Oh, he's gonna tap out for the dragon, and it's gonna get countered. That dragon is a beast. It's a 5/2 flash, comes in tap, so you always want to play it on your opponent's tap end step. But if you untap with that dragon, that's a 4-turn clock all by itself. Another land in hand. This is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, clock just threw it.
Yeah. He's got 2 Brazen Borrowers and a Shark Typhoon. It looks like he's going for the Shark. Oh, this is gonna be over. Oh no. That was a good game, man. For round 3, that was a great game.
That was a good game.
Congratulations on Telescrubby's side. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, we're gonna hop back into our chat and see if we can find another opponent to watch.
Yeah. So Shug Knight in table 1A.
1A.
And Absolute and Time Shifted B are still playing.
Are they playing against each other?
Yes.
1A, and he just conceded.
No. Oh, table 1A?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was the last game.
No, it looks like...
You're crazy?
Looks like a... I don't know. Okay, so 1A, and sorry, what was the other side of that?
Time Shifted B.
Time Shifted B. All right, and
So
more action.
Dragons against Saltai Ramp.
Ooh, is it Dragon and Saltai Ramp? Now, Saltai Ramp is definitely the heavily favored, but if you tune your deck correctly, from what I've seen in the past, your Is It Dragon deck can be designed to beat Saltai Ramp. So we're gonna see if that's where we're at, and it looks like Saltai took game 1. Oh, this is great. This is only game 1. Woohoo!
The timer's got to be like down to nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely a longer. It's not a 10-minute match. That's for sure. That is for sure. He's definitely being very picky on his card choices, which of course is exactly what you want to do. We did miss what the Is It side was bringing in. I'm going to try and see if I can just find these 2 decks. Can't believe we're in round 3 already. This is so awesome. It's just flying by.
Yeah, for anybody who is playing and watching, thank you for being in your rooms, having your screens on, following direction smoothly and perfectly. Makes the whole tournament go 1,000 times easier for me, anyway.
Yes, thank you very, very much.
Gives me more time to eat, which is just, I'm all about the food.
Oh, yay! So we were able to fix the, Is It the Dragon problem?
Yes.
Yep.
That person's not here anymore.
That person's, right. Binding the Old Gods is going to be a definitely big card in this matchup.
There's a baby dragon pet?
There is a baby dragon pet.
Oh.
I love you so much, sweet and salty. Let's see if I do this right. So B is here. Ooh, we did it right. Excellent. So Is It Dragon is on the play, and they on turn 2 and turn 3 they both foretold Behold the Multiverse and Alron's Epiphany. which is draw cards and take turns. Which is what you want to do. Like, if you're gonna go over ultimatum, you pretty much have to counter their big spells and then play bigger spells. And they are making everything at instant speed. Test of Talents is going to be huge. That card counters that and everything else. In your deck or your graveyard. Let's see if I can bring it up. Test of Talents. This is a great card to have in your hand as an is it player. Like, oh, it's just awesome. Yeah, this guy does not need any more lands. He has a ton of lands in play. Oh my God. I don't know if this is gonna resolve or not, but holy smokes, Batman. Oh, he's not playing Goldspan Dragon. I thought he was gonna go for it. And he's got a Desert Doom in hand as well. Desert Doom gets around so many things. That card is freaking busted, man. Oh, Duress is going to take Test of Talents out of his hand. Oh my God, that is such a great play.
Is anyone playing who's already qualified?
You pretty much, all you have to do is go into the right side of the Discord and you can see who's in the qualifier and in the finals already. And if any of those players are playing, then the answer is yes. And if those players are not playing, then the answer is no. As I'm sharing both screens, it's really hard for me to check. I'm still playing at instant speed here. Like, it is pretty phenomenal. The ultimatum deck has a negate in hand and an ultimatum. Looks like he's just passing, and on his end step, they're cracking on Omen at the sea. I mean, that makes sense. Elspeth's Nightmare here is not going to hit any creatures, but it is also a Duress. It's a 3-mana Duress, right? Like, that's pretty awesome. And this guy is going to be full of spells, creature spells.
Sorry, Big Goon and Telescrubby haven't qualified or are in the finals?
Correct.
Huh. Or Synod?
Correct.
Huh.
So this is a big day for qualifiers.
Calvin Dill is the only one.
He's in the finals.
In the finals.
Yeah, so besides him, it looks like no one else is qualified for the qualifier in September 5th, and or for the finals on September 12th, which is great because it means the top 7 or 8 players will get into the qualifier on the 5th.
Or 9. If Calvin Dill qualifies,
it
still moves down, right?
That's exactly right. That's a great question, actually. It's good to know that.
What do our standings look like?
I actually haven't had a chance to check out our standings, so you'll have to inform us.
Calvin Dill is in 3rd place presently.
That's great.
So it might be the top 9.
That only makes it better.
That it does.
Oh, so it's called Dimir Ramp because the Telescrubby says that MTG Melee didn't let him pick Dimir Flash.
Oh. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many names for decks out there that Melee had to narrow down your archetype.
Mm-hmm.
Totally makes sense.
I find it weird that they just don't even let you pick it yourself. Like, write it yourself.
I'm pretty sure it has, so that way people don't pick vulgar names.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, well, they are a professional and they want to stay professional,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that's the reason, but that would be my first reason. And it really looks like the Ultimatum deck here and Is It deck here are just playing everything safe, one turn at a time, but going all out and playing a Ultimatum here with no counter magic is pretty much going to allow the Sultai deck to do exactly what it wants. It's going to try and go over. So it looks like they're picking Alrund's Epiphany and Elder Gargaroth, and he needs one more card. One more card. What's it gonna be? This timeline is slowly going away.
Yeah, what is the timer's at? No, no,
I can't see at the moment. But like you said, the first round of this game lasted so long that, I mean, they can't have a lot of time left.
No.
And he's having a tough time making his choice here. Looks like Arman's Epiphany, Kiora, Best of the Sea Gods, and Elder Gargaroth. Now it's up to, Is It? Oh, that was really quick. So it looks like he sent back the Taking Turns, Arman's Epiphany. So he's going to get an 8/8 Hexproof and a 6/6 that makes tokens or draw cards or gets life. I really feel like, oh, he tapped out. That's right. And oh my god, he can do that again? This is where he wants to try and go over the top of his opponent.
Gonna have to with that board state.
Burning Hands deals 5 damage, or 6 if it's green. Oh my god. That Elder Gargaroth was a creature that could block, but because he had Burning Hands, which is a new card, I'm going to bring it up here. Burning Hands is from Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. If it was a green card, Burning Hands, this is so awesome. I can't believe we just saw that. So if it's 2 damage to any creature, but if it was green, it's 6 damage. So everything gets tapped down, which we knew based on Kiora, Best of the Sea God, their second stage on the enchantment. And the third stage, they get to steal something.
So if you play Elrond's Epiphany with those sagas out, do you get to move to the next stage then when it...
Yeah, when it's your turn.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So this is going to be a tough call. Everything's tapped, and regardless of what he plays, his opponent's going to be able to steal it. So here, he's playing Goldspan Dragon and just trying to get in as much damage as possible.
You see this little dragon pet?
Yes.
It's like clawing at the sky. It's so fucking cute.
So Kiora is still going to be able to steal the new dragon, but he's going to have to pay 3 mana. Because he's got Ward 4 mana. He's going to have to pay 4 mana because he's got Ward 4. I mean, you want to do that, right?
Kind of worth it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But he's got another one. Well, I mean, and he knows he has one.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if he steals the dragon and kills Goldspan Dragon, then what ends up happening is he attacks for 8, he's down to 4. Oh. Tight game, tough calls.
I want to see somebody's time.
Yeah. And that's exactly what he's doing. Heartless Act is going to take care of Goldspan Dragon here. He's going to attack for 8, go down to 4. He's going to need something really big off the top.
Dragon in hand.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough, though.
So cool. The graphics was awesome.
Mm-hmm. So all of his creatures now have Death Touch. So I have to assume that he's going to use the 1/1 flyers to block those dragons, or definitely go. Ooh, I missed that. I didn't realize he drew a Heartless Act. So there goes his big line of defense, and now he just has to keep attacking into this board. Well, assuming he doesn't, the other side doesn't. Have a powerful top deck. Right now he's only got a land in hand. I'm trying to think of all the things that he could draw off the top of his deck, and just like that he's going to concede.
Yep.